It's the Falcons.
Season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And trotting out there leading them is their fourth-year quarterback.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. One touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there.
Right back to him on first down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
This defense for the Falcons, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
On play action, they'll throw. And that is incomplete.
Everyone see this offense trying to spread the field a little bit. And they went outside down the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
Okay, break.
They'll run for it with Dillon.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
At first glance, I actually wasn't sure that he got it, but he ended up getting it by about a full yard.
He certainly did, but it took a little effort, didn't it? Took some nice push, a little determined running to make sure that he got the first down.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
They'll set up a throw.
He's got the connection to Moore. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. They'll look to throw. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
Like any team playing, they're looking for touchdowns to try and help their cause. But in this case, he does get a little closer at least if they think a field goal turns out to be the better call here.
Gano's kick is good. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was looking for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
Taken in at the 3. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And leading them out, their signal caller now in his 4th season in the NFL. Back to throw now on first down. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. Solid move, but he's corralled just beyond the 40.
Here we go.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
man open. That's Jamar Chase complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
When you give up points on the opening drive, in this case a field goal, you'd hate to go 3 and out. They avoid that.
They do, and it's also walking that fine line mentally, too, as a coach, isn't it? Because you want to emphasize to your team exactly what you said. All right, we gave up a field goal. Let's go back and at least equal that, guys. But if we don't, you don't want them to feel like it's the end of the world either. Nice that they were able to pick up the first down there, help them relax a little bit.
And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. The numbers for him from a week ago, 19 carries, 89 yards, and a touchdown.
And when you measure numbers for the guys that carry the football, it's not just the yardage. How many times do they ring the bell? How many times they get into the end zone? And now that he has 15 for the year, everyone gets to celebrate, starting with his own.
Touchdown, Falcons!
I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time.
The evidence was right there.
And if you're wondering just how fast he was going, Next Gen Stats says 21.8 miles per hour.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. So on fourth down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. They go play action here on first down.
This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he'll be marked out at about the 26-yard line.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield. I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains. And really, it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early.
Don't be surprised if they'll come right back to him.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great effort there.
His 16th rushing touchdown on the year.
And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Coup for the extra point.
And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And the capper that put it in the end zone, a run of 8 yards. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs. Because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, a 14-3 ball game. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football. The Vikings on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. And here's Rodgers on the return. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now back to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
The 2 big plays right in succession is plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass.
Take here on first down.
Right back to Jalen Waddle for another catch.
And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown.
Jalen Waddle
with career touchdown number 96, he joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point.
And it's 21-3. A drive there of just 4 plays.
And it was finished off by a Jalen Waddle touchdown.